What's going on, guys? Bobby with Consumer Time Capsule, back with another review for you here. And today we're at McDonald's in Houston, and that's because there's an exciting test market going on only in Houston and Knoxville right now for two brand new chicken sandwiches. Forget everything you know about McDonald's chicken sandwiches. These are designed to compete with the big boys, Chick Fil-A and Popeyes, so we're gonna put them to the test just like we do every Friday on the CTC lightning round. Ryan and I, we're gonna turn off the camera, we're gonna try all 5 of these chicken sandwiches, and when we get back, we're gonna rank them in a capsule countdown in terms of their taste from worst to first. So let's see if McDonald's can turn the chicken sandwich wars of 2019 into an even more interesting chicken sandwich wars of 2020. We'll be right back. And we're back, and Ryan and I just tried all 5 of the chicken sandwiches. Some pretty good stuff out here. So, I mean, Ryan, why don't we take a shot at all 5 together? They look so pretty, all stacked up and everything. Why don't you come on in, take a look at the back of the buns here. So, on the top, we have the 2 new McDonald's chicken sandwiches. On the sides, we have the Popeyes, and the load-bearing center is the Chick Fil-A. So, and if you got a glimpse of those back sides, here's the front. So this is where all the chicken and ingredients are. So as you can see, this is the deluxe version here at McDonald's that they're testing out in Houston and Knoxville right now. This is the kind of classic regular crispy chicken sandwich. We've got the spicy Popeyes, we've got the regular Chick Fil-A, and the regular Popeyes. So I guess best thing to do would be just hop right into a capsule countdown, rank these 5 sandwiches from worst to first. And I've got to say, I think we're improving as a society on chicken sandwich technology. You know, before we get into it, we always do something here on the CTC review called the Gimmick Rating. We give it the concept itself and a gimmick score, right? Now, a chicken sandwich shouldn't be as interesting as it is, but it literally basically crashed Twitter. Like, everybody's talking about it. It's the most requested review that we've ever had. So I'm gonna give the gimmick of literally just competing chicken sandwiches in fast food right now a 9 out of 10. Way more interesting than it should be. Now, to rank these from worst to first in terms of taste in a capsule countdown, I'm giving 5th place to the old guy. I'm giving it to Chick Fil-A. So the Chick Fil-A original chicken sandwich is $3.75. It's the smallest of the 5. It is a bit thicker of a chicken patty than the McDonald's variety. Ryan, can you see the level of breading in that? It's very thick breading, and it does get a little bit wet. I'm sure that everybody who's watching this has probably had a Chick Fil-A chicken sandwich. The pickle coverage on this one was not very strong, but Ryan and I each had pickle bites. A little bit on the plain side, still pretty solid. It's a pretty substantial $3.75 sandwich, even though, you know, what it lacks in overall size. It is a little bit dense. So maybe for the price, not too bad. I can see why Chick-fil-A is pretty successful, but I can also see why I don't really make a habit of going to Chick-fil-A too awfully much. I guess I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10 in 5th place on today's capsule countdown. What do you think about that, Ryan?
I like it.
All right, so now that we've got the old guy off the table, let's get into actually one of the test marketed sandwiches that we're here to try. So coming in at 4th place is the McDonald's crispy chicken sandwich. So this is their new crispy chicken sandwich. It comes on a potato bun, which is I think a little bit different from the buttermilk chicken sandwich that they've been doing as their premium chicken sandwich. Inside, it's a totally new chicken fillet that they have. I would say it's an improvement from the buttermilk one. It is a little bit on the thinner side relative to both Chick-fil-A and Popeyes, but it's okay. It's a little. It could use a little bit more spice. I would say if they're still kind of refining the recipe, I would say spice is probably the way to go. It's not their normal pickles like you would get on like a McDouble or something. It's kind of a textured, like a ridged pickle. Interesting. It does have a little bit more of a vinegary taste in the pickle than the normal one. There is a light butter coating as well. It's a little tough to see. It's really more of like a brushing of butter. Now, I've got to imagine that this is going to be heading for a national release. I mean, I just can't imagine that they're going to want to stay out of the chicken sandwich game in a serious manner for much longer. $3.49, so it is the most affordable chicken sandwich of the bunch. And, you know, it's pretty solid. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I think it is a little bit better than the Chick Fil-A regular chicken sandwich. So what do you think about that, Ryan?
7.5.
7.5. So coming in at third is the second of the test marketed varieties here at McDonald's. Now, if you end up being around Houston or Knoxville, or if you're like Ryan and I and you're willing to make a 400-mile round trip voyage to try it, if you go and you try these, just know the better version is the Deluxe Crispy Chicken Sandwich. Wouldn't you say, Ryan? Pretty decisively, actually. So unlike with any of the Popeyes or Chick Fil-A options, these come with fully dressed toppings. So you've got a heap and helping of mayo on there. I actually even wiped a little bit of it off. We got some lettuce. We got some tomato on there. Still have the butter in the new chicken fillet. Still coming on a potato bun. Now this test market is running from December 2nd, 2019 to January 26th, 2020. So there is still some time left. So if you're doing some traveling during the holidays and you're by Houston, just know, not every location in Houston, and I would presume not every location in Knoxville are doing this. We had to try a couple and make some phone calls to finally figure out a location that was doing it. So a little bit hard to find. I would say this is a really great kind of signature chicken sandwich from McDonald's, really what they've been waiting for. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10, third place on today's Capsule Countdown. Now, I'm not actually that easy of a grader. Every time we do a lightning round, I'll give 2 out of 10s and 3 out of 10s and 1 out of 10 sometimes. But I'm going to do something I've never done before, and that is the second place winner here today. I didn't actually expect this. I'm going to give it to the Spicy Chicken Sandwich here at Popeyes. But do not fear. I'm giving it a perfect 10 out of 10 in second place on today's Capsule Countdown. I think that this is, man, oh man, I think it's the second best thing going taste-wise in fast food right now. I would say other than a Dr. Pepper milkshake, I think it's my favorite thing that's come out in fast food since we started the CTC review in terms of taste. The 2 chicken sandwiches here at Popeyes. I'm so glad that I decided to film it. I did get these in a drive-through by myself when they first came out back in August. There was all this hysteria. Ryan and I had just completed some filming, so we had months worth of stuff in the can, and we never got around to it, and then it got sold out. It was just a big mess. But it was re-released back on November 3rd. They're $3.99 a piece for the chicken sandwiches. The spice is good. It's the least dry because it really, you get coverage on both sides. With the spicy mayo, you actually get both sides worth of coverage. The pickles are bigger. The chicken sandwich itself is much crispier than anything else out there, for sure. That's decisively, it's much, 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 much thicker. The bun is a little bit better, but it does, it is just huge. It's like a big old bone-in chicken, but there's no bone. And they put pickles on both sides of the sandwich. Look, they figured out a way to elevate the chicken sandwich almost beyond recognition, and for that, they deserve a double 10 out of 10. So they're getting second place, but never fear because they're also getting first. I'm giving it to the regular Popeyes chicken sandwich. Ryan, am I crazy that this is maybe a marginal, tiny hair better than the spicy?
I would flip it.
You'd flip it, okay, but
I like the spicy.
I'm going 10 out of 10 on both. So
But
really,
double 10.
I'm not fighting to the death on either of these in terms of which one is better, but I'm going to give number 1 to the original. So this one has got mayo. I'm usually not a big fan of mayo, but this one is
It's a perfect condiment.
It is literally perfect. It's got double-sided coverage on that. It still has those big old pickles. The crispiness is perfect. Bun is perfect. And because of that, it gets a perfect score, 10 out of 10. And as far as I'm concerned, unless there's some reformulations after the test marketing, McDonald's, they're in the running but Popeyes wins the chicken sandwich wars that are upcoming in 2020. I hope that you guys enjoyed the review. If you're new to the CTC YouTube channel, please subscribe and check out some of the other reviews. We've reviewed thousands of products. Every week we review at least 9 products. We've never had a week where we've reviewed less than 9 products. So subscribe to the channel. And if you're an old friend of the channel, we're doing the CTC Christmas card again this year, a physical Christmas card that we will send you in the mail. So email us, consumertc@gmail.com, and get on our Christmas card list. We're not printing up that many, so get in soon. Merry Christmas. Has anybody else tried the new chicken sandwiches here at McDonald's? Or how do you weigh in for the Popeyes Chick-fil-A battle? And until next time, of course, I will miss you until I see you. And I'm going to take a bite of the winner on the way out. Cheers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.